I really like the creamy vanilla on this nose.
I appreciate all the what I call the delicate or subtle flavors. It's got a lot of subtle flavors.
I 100% agree. Listen, I'm running this or that, okay? All you gotta do is shut up.
Look,
take a sip.
I'm going to be difficult.
And tell me if you like
Get
this or
used to
that.
it.
It's
Get
not
used to
that freaking hard, Derrick, okay? Get on the goddamn program. I didn't know if we're going to get to record today.
What?
I had to do a trip to Vermont.
Well, it's not that far away.
Well, depending on which part of Vermont you
Sure.
You know, and fortunately, this time around, it wasn't that
too
far
bad.
away. So I was able to cruise down 89 and make it here in respectable time frame.
Did you bring home any treasures?
I did not. And there's not much treasures in Vermont.
No.
No, it's a cannabis kind of state.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Sure, yeah.
They don't call it the Green State for nothing. So, but here we are, another Wednesday. Welcome to the Whiskey Cave. I'm Tom.
I'm Derrick.
That's Derrick. We're, man, I got a good one. We're here to drink some whiskey today. Pull up a chair, grab a dram, pour your favorite, join us. But I've been waiting for this one.
Oh, Redbreast is always good.
I've been waiting for this one. So when did I pick this up? I probably picked this up, 6 weeks ago or so.
A month or two ago, yeah.
And it's just been sitting off to the side, calling my name. You know,
it's itchy, a little itchy.
It's a little itchy.
Yeah.
So, but obviously we're fans of Redbreast.
Yes.
You've had a Redbreast or two.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite Redbreast?
Oh, well, probably the PX.
PX.
Yeah,
okay, so PX sherry.
Although they're all really good.
They are. Although I think my favorite is the one you hate the most.
Probably.
Or the one you dislike the least.
Yeah.
And that's the Kentucky Oak. The Kentucky Oak was
is my least favorite.
Yeah, to me that was just a vanilla butter cookie with a little bit of icing on top. I really did love that bottle. And that's fine that you don't like it because it's just more for me.
Yeah.
So I'm down with that. So this one here, I scooped this up in the state of Massachusetts, just in my general travel. So this is a new release, Redbreast, single pot still like they are, Muscatel wine cask. Considered the definitive expression of single malt Irish whiskey, a rich medley of fresh and sweet citrus. With the Muscatel, you should get a little citrus or honey or orange.
Yep.
So we'll look for that. Hints of nutmeg layered with notes of toffee, honeycomb. Perfectly balanced by the pot still spices and wine seasoned oak. Influences that linger to the end. We're looking at 92 proof.
You know why it's called Redbreast?
I assume the bird.
It is the robin.
Oh, okay.
So the guy who owned the original company was a big bird watcher.
Okay.
And he had a wine company. He would buy ports and cherries and sell them.
So his hobbies were birds and wine.
Yep, and he had all these extra barrels.
Is he an old white lady?
No. Well, he's dead now. This is like 1903. And then he bought Jameson's from the distillery and aged it in his own wine barrels. And then he sold it under the Redbreast label.
So I might have been distracted by trying to open this barrel. You telling me that the guy bought Jameson?
Yep. Like in bulk.
In bulk.
Yep.
Right. And then added it to wine barrels?
Yeah. Aged it himself in his own port and cherry barrels. And then over time, they all fell under the same ownership. So now they're owned by the same people.
Yeah, because it was a good eye freaking deer.
They also, at one point, they called it the...
Oh, that was a heavy pour.
That is. I bet I like it.
You'll be all right. I'm just assuming we don't like this. So
in Ireland, they called it the, and I may be mispronouncing this, but the priest tipple, which basically this was the whiskey the priest enjoyed. Redbreast.
I'll praise that. I'll praise that. So this is I mean, I suppose technically they're all a bottle of an entrepreneur, but I mean, this is a true bottle of an entrepreneur, right? Well, not this Muscatel.
No. Now it's the history of Redbreast,
origin,
right?
Yeah, its origin. I'm a little surprised they run at 92 proof. I'm happy they run at 92 proof. But you'd think a product like this, they'd run it, at the 86 mark or even the 84 mark, just from a mass production kind of perspective.
Well, It's limited edition. Right? They're trying to capture people for a short period of time. So something
Well,
different.
what's the regular Redbreast running at?
Pretty sure it's 86.
I think it is. Turn around. You have to snap your neck a little harder on that one.
Yeah. How far around do I need to go?
All the way to the left.
Well, that's cask strength.
Oh, not that one then.
That's Kentucky. I think it's this one.
Oh, maybe. Maybe I have them in, in no particular order. There you go. That's the one.
Well, I can't. I have my glasses.
You blind
can't
son
read
of
it.
a bitch. Jesus Christ. 80 proof.
Oh, wow.
That's what I was talking about right there. So not only is this a special edition, but they're pumping it out at 92 proof.
Yeah.
So it's a Muscatel finish.
Yep.
So another wine variant.
Yep. Spanish wine.
Spanish wine. So it's this has got spirits added to the wine kind of thing.
No, this isn't sherry.
Okay.
It's just a wine barrel.
Just a wine barrel.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is more of a light, summery wine.
Yeah, it is. I don't think I've ever. I mean, is Muscatel wine a wine drinker's wine? Or is it cooking wine?
No. I mean, it's not really that popular in the U.S. It's more of a mom wine.
Honeycomb is a mom wine.
Yeah.
Okay. Just throwing, just roll moms under the bus. Is that the mom that pours her wine in a wine glass or a pint glass?
In a pint glass.
In a pint glass. Okay. All right. So let's just. If you're going to insult them, I'm just gonna finish it off and just say, they're pouring that in a pint glass, or even their what do they call the
it goes in the water bottle.
Yes. The Stanley.
It's in the Stanley. Yeah.
They're pouring in the Stanley. Going to the soccer games. I know what they're up to.
This is very light.
Yeah, but
it's fresh and fruity.
It's fresh and fruity, and it's light. It's not. It's light and delicate. It's not light in character.
Yeah, and there's no.
It's pops. It's present.
There is no alcohol on the nose.
Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is matter of fact, I would almost say like a light white grape juice on the nose. Anyway, I'm trying to remember the first time I had Redbreast, and I haven't been able to recall it. I just knew that Redbreast in general was an instant hit for me.
Yeah, we discussed this a little bit earlier. I don't remember. It's been a while. I think it was like there was a long time there where every Friday we were trying to find something new.
Yeah,
right. Trying to find something new. There at some point, we had made our way through a bunch of Irish whiskeys, and then this one hit the table. I think you brought it for Friday night. That's what we tried it the first time. That's just where I tried it the first time.
That's probably what happened, but this is one when I'm up in the White Mountains at the Cigar Lounge. This is one of my most commonly recommended whiskeys for those that are kind of dipping their toes into the whiskey. I think this Redbreast in general, and I haven't sipped this one yet, but I'm gonna assume, although 92, so we'll see. But Redbreast in general is always on my top tier list of recommendations for somebody who's trying to get into
super approachable, much more character than what you would think from an Irish whiskey. So very good for a sipping whiskey. Just really easy on the palate. Like no one ever. I'm sure someone does, but I've never had anyone say a bad thing about Redbreast when they tried it for the first time.
Yeah, what's not to like about this? I am getting the butter cookie. I am getting a little vanilla icing on it, which I adore. By the way,
it is really good.
It's funny. I could walk by a plate of cookies all day, every day. Like, most people are really attracted to cookies or sweets in general. Not me. I like them, but I don't. I could walk by them all day. But for some reason, when I get that cookie,
you appreciate that flavor.
Oh, that flavor profile on a whiskey is one of my favorite profiles. So, this is a Jameson product.
That's where it started.
Yeah. So, and beyond the entrepreneur guy, it's now
it's still Jameson that's just been processed, finished.
So at its core,
it's distilled.
It's aged Jameson finished in a wine barrel.
Correct. Like it came out the stuff that came out of the still to make Jameson's, the same stuff that came out of the still to make this. It's just what they do with it after that.
Well, then I got to give props to the marketing department because the best thing they ever did was change the name.
Well, I mean the the purposes are different, right?
Oh no, sure, but you are not jumping to get to the liquor store to buy Jameson's finished in Muscatel casks.
Well, no, but also most of that Jameson's goes right into the bottle.
Yes,
Right, they're
yeah.
not doing this with it.
But I mean, I am still getting all the classic Irish notes, right?
Although that is an interesting comment. Like, they do make some aged Jamesons.
They do. I mean, we get the 18 up there, and it's good. As a matter of fact, I actually compliment Jameson's, although I throw it on the bus occasionally in terms of just it's super easy, it's approachable.
Yeah.
People do shots of it. It's uber smooth, right?
Yeah, there's nothing offensive about it.
That's the good thing about Jameson is there's nothing offensive about it. There's no kind of like twang
If
or
there's
sour
nothing,
note.
if you're at the bar, you look across the portfolio, I don't know. All right, give me some Jamesons. I'll be fine with that.
Yep, I would agree. But to know that ultimately, if you age Jamesons and perhaps finish in a wine barrel,
you can get some
you
interesting
can get
things.
a really, really, really premium product. But yeah, it's great nose, balance so far.
It's got some really delicate qualities to it, like subtle qualities.
Yeah,
It's got some depth to it.
So thank you for adding the word depth because I hear delicate and I kind of go to thin and kind of
yeah.
And that's not this at all. It's dainty maybe with a lot of character.
Yeah, it's different than the other versions.
I just called whiskey dainty.
Someone else can call you on it, but I'll leave that alone.
So yeah, add this to the long list of really good Redbreasts.
Yeah, they do a hell of a job.
It's hard to pick a Redbreast. They're all damn good. So we're doing another this or that today.
I've gotten great feedback on those, by the way.
Yeah, same here.
I talked to my brother last week. He made a couple comments about it. We got to see Randy this weekend.
We did see Randy. Yeah,
he's made some comments about it. So we did a whiskey tasting.
Great time
for my buddy Randy's 60th birthday. Great time.
Yes. Yeah, I really enjoyed myself with that. So thanks for the invite, Randy. We had a great time. We
had a few things I never had before.
I mean, we probably experienced maybe a little bit more than we should, but we had a good time.
I don't know about that.
Okay, I don't know.
It was fine.
Yeah, well, But yeah, it was a Scotch forward tasting.
It was Scotch, all Scotch.
Yep.
Yeah. What were the Campbelltowns again?
Glenallachie? Or was that
no,
I'm sorry, the Campbelltowns.
Yeah. You have
it was the Kilkerran.
The Kilkerrans.
Kilkerran. Oh,
yeah, they were really good.
Phenomenal Scotch. Yeah, you asked that question. I got stuck in the
what was it?
Kilkerran.
But the other one you mentioned before.
Glenallachie.
The Glenallachie wasn't bad.
I think that's what we had.
Yeah, that was the third one.
Yeah,
that was good. Decent.
Craigalachie. Is that what it's called?
I think so. I struggle.
Yeah, I mean,
if I've never heard someone say it a couple times, then I don't have anything to mimic.
Yeah.
So if I just look at the letters and read it, I'm probably not going to pronounce it right. But if I heard it, I'm usually doing a pretty good job of remembering.
And most of the peated one we had.
Oh, there are a lot of peated ones. With the Talisker.
That Talisker. That was a great bottle.
It was a good bottle.
I liked it.
You did.
I did like it.
But I never had that one before.
Yeah. Well, that was a special release. So once it's gone, it's gone.
But I've seen that one.
So this or that today.
Yep.
We're going to try... let me see what I can allude you to on here. Two spirits of the same distillery.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll give you that. Maybe I'll give you more hints when we get there, whatnot.
But, all right, we are going. Going American. Been a while.
We might be, we might not be, but I'll see if you can figure that out off the nose or off the gate.
All right.
I mean, it's not peated. Although peated could be American.
Last week was all peated, so a little break from that.
Sure, I mean, peated could be American.
Between that and actually Randy's tasting, there's a lot of peat last week.
There was. And no complaints.
No. You ready?
I'm ready. So
let's
we're
do
going
it.
to get into a little bit of this or that. I'm kind of excited about this one here. So they're not the cheapest of bottles.
All right.
I'm not saying they're over the top, but we've got a couple of respectable price point bottles. And acquirable bottles.
That's good.
So let's get to it.
All right. Why are you turning them upside down?
Well,
he can't see them.
But if you go like this.
Oh, okay. We don't do that usually.
Well, I'm going to try to do it. All right. I'm going to try to do it.
So you remember which one's which when you're editing?
Listen, I'm running this or that, okay? All you got to do is shut up.
Look,
take a sip.
I'm going to be difficult.
And tell me if you like this or that. It's not that freaking hard, Derrick, okay? Get on the goddamn program. All right, so we got two here, as usual. And ultimately, all you got to do is tell me whether you like this or that. And from that, one little nugget of information, the audience watching here, all our fans out there is going to go buy that bottle and they're going to totally disregard the other one. So there's a lot of pressure here.
I don't know about that.
There's a lot of pressure here.
So which one do you think I like better? A or B?
I don't know. This is going to be a really good one for that question. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to like B.
Okay.
I'll leave that at that. All right.
Ready?
So, you answer the question. You want to start with A?
Yeah.
All right. So bottle A. I'll join along with you.
So it's American.
You think? Not a peated scotch?
Not a peated scotch. Maybe a little wheat. A little sharpness to it. Could be some rye. Maybe a hint of proof.
So we're going to go to B.
Yeah.
Throwing these things everywhere now.
All right, so B smells more put together. Less distinct grain smells. A little sweeter.
Okay. I assume by that you're picking up, but you're going to assume a little bit more corn, or?
Well, I can just smell the brown sugar.
Yep.
And I'm not getting the alcohol sharpness on this one. So maybe not quite so proofy. So that actually lends itself to an interesting conundrum.
We got a conundrum.
Which one do I taste first? Nose says B is the better of the two.
Okay. So far we're leaning B.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to start drinking that one first.
So I'm telling you right now, I'm on the opposite page of you again.
On what you like, or just what?
So far, nose.
Oh, you like this nose better?
Yes. Now I'm on the record for saying that I assumed I was going to like B better.
Yeah.
But from the nose, I think A is more rounded off, and I thought B was a little bit more dusty.
Not saying I like the nose of A or B better. I'm just saying that I notice what to me is less. A is less put together than B, because I have all these distinct smells.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. If I was given an opportunity to repick my guess of which one I would prefer, then I would take this opportunity and go to A.
So A is very tasty.
Oh, you like A?
A is very tasty. Sweet, smooth, a little thin. Very easy drinking. It's got kind of a nutty sweet, like Honey Cheerios kind of finish.
Yes.
Good shout out.
Yeah,
and it stays with you. So this kind of nutty, sweet nuttiness stays.
Does got a little honey nut Cheerios to it. I really like that. I'm not a big fan of B nose.
I'm not a big fan of B flavor. Weirdly, B tasted much more proofy than though it didn't smell that way.
I actually can't believe how dramatically different these two are. You can tell that kind of like the DNA at its core is kind of the same. At least I feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
But the end product is different. Sure.
I would assume the B is a little proofier.
I actually didn't look at the proof, and I actually want to say the proof is similar to the same.
Then there's something in the process that makes this was just not quite as refined. I don't know why. But this, I mean, it's hands down for me that A is.
I gotta agree with you.
Way better from.
I gotta agree with
flavor profile.
I don't know why, but I thought I was gonna like B better, and I don't.
I'm not like B's not horrible, but in
Yeah.
comparison, I thought A was significantly
better.
Yeah,
significantly better. All right, so it's American. Do you have any other, characteristics of what you think you're drinking? Even be it a mash profile or a distillery or anything. I mean, I know I'm asking the Scotch guy here.
I mean, I'll go with my initial thoughts that there's probably a little wheat in it, probably a little rye in it. If they're the same thing, then there's probably similar between two of them. But whatever they're doing in A, they're doing a better job of it than B.
I don't know that. We can look it up after. I mean, regarding the wheat.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm questioning whether they're using wheat or whether they're using malt. But there is rye in it.
Yeah.
I'm
not getting a huge like corn nose here.
So whatever they're putting in there is balancing that corn really well.
So they've done enough to dilute it that it's not making a strong case for itself.
So I will say the distillery is a very well recognized Kentucky distillery, and one of the most popular selling bourbons, at least in their core line. There is, but I do agree. A is the winner for me too. So
at this point, I would say I drink 90% of my bourbon on camera,
and we appreciate you, Derrick.
That's it.
So, in terms of bourbon, we'll talk about the 90% on camera you do drink. Where does A rank? Is it run of the mill? Is it good run of the mill? Is it one of your top faves? I'll tell you what B is here.
I would say it's like a solid B.
Well, speaking of B, that is the 12-year Knob Creek.
I don't know if I actually had the 12-year, but I've had plenty of Knob Creek over the years.
Oh, you've had plenty of Knob Creek over the years. So
it's usually a little proofier.
Obviously, Kentucky straight bourbon, 100 proof. Gotta admit, in this scenario, it was a little disappointing. And I actually thought I was going to like B. Don't ask me why I thought I was going to like the younger one over the more aged one.
Oh,
you like
the
15-year expression. Still 100 proof.
But it
by all
mellows
means,
out 5 more years.
3 more years.
Oh, that was 10.
No, it's 12.
Yep.
So there you go. This or that.
So
you're the bougie.
You haven't opened this bottle.
Because I have it over there. Okay. Sitting behind the camera.
All right.
I couldn't leave the empty void.
All right.
So, I just cracked this one, as evidenced by the
little pull tab.
Yeah, I know you were.
Honestly, that's a shocking difference for 3 years.
I thought so too.
Oh.
Yeah. So I believe they just released a 21-year, and that's a long time for bourbon.
I wonder how much is left in the barrel after those hot Kentucky summers.
Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't had Knob Creek in a while. Wouldn't have put this on Knob Creek.
No,
it might be 12 or 13 years since I've had Knob Creek. I mean, Knob Creek got me back into whiskey. That was one of the original bourbons that I was drinking 15 to 20 years ago.
Yeah, I've always.
God, it's probably 20 years ago now.
You're getting old. And on that note, we'll toast to A.
Hey,
today's this or that Victor. I guess that's where I worth the extra coin. Per Derrick.
Yeah, I think it really is.
So we got some Redbreast. We'll circle back over that.
I look forward to getting back
We'll
to that.
give it a Whiskey Cave take.
Let's do it.
Do it.
So that was really interesting.
It was, yeah.
I haven't had Knob Creek in a long time. I don't have I can't collate the age statements in bourbon, for what I understand around age for Scotch. There aren't many 12 and 15 years. Those are high numbers in the bourbon market.
They are high numbers. I think they're becoming a little bit more common. I actually predict they're going to be even more common.
Well, because they're not selling it.
Because they're not selling at the same rate. So I think that's, they're going to start releasing, 15, 18, 21-year-old bourbons. I also have a theory, and I don't know. I know all the whiskey I've had in my years. I guess I'm still not an expert on my opinion of whether I like bourbon, old bourbon versus mid-range bourbon.
Yeah, well,
I noticed a difference in an 8-year or a 10-year bourbon compared to a 4-year bourbon. That is very evident to me.
But there's just not a lot of that available.
But I feel sometimes if you overage bourbon, it might get too oaky, or it just doesn't mellow it out in the same like a Scotch does.
They're basically aging it in a sauna.
Sure, if you're in Kentucky,
it's hot and humid, and they're losing a certain percentage every year.
Well, that's
if they age it as much as Scotch, there might be nothing left in the barrel by the time they come back to it.
Correct. Climate matters. Yeah.
And also, we don't know so how the aggressiveness of that temperature during that. So a lot of people say you don't need to age bourbon because it's so hot; it ages faster.
So that's the other thing is Texas bourbon. They say matures quicker than the rest of the bourbon because it's so damn hot in Texas.
Also, so damn dry. Does it just disappear?
Well, at some point you better hurry up and pour it out of the barrel because it'll be done. And again, going back to climate matters, you don't have that effect so much in Scotland. Although, interestingly enough, when we first stood up there for the this or that, I assumed I was going to like the 12-year over the 15-year.
And why did you make that assumption?
Because I thought the 15-year was going to be overaged for bourbon. That's exactly why I picked that. And I was 100% wrong. The 15 was, in my opinion, was miles ahead of the 12-year.
It was.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to go try the common 9-year.
Yeah.
Against the 12 and see, did anything really change?
Oh, maybe we'll do that off camera. We'll leave a comment in the comment sections and let everybody know our thoughts. Let's go back to this Redbreast.
This is delicious.
It really is. Yeah. Again, our love affair for Redbreast will probably never die at this point. But
no, I mean, if they put out a new bottle, I'll buy it. Sight unseen.
Same here.
I want to try it out.
Yeah, I was cruising my turf in Massachusetts, and I saw this on the shelf, and it was an instant put in the cart.
I'm out of PX. I got to find a bottle, which you usually can't find in Hampshire. So I picked that up on vacation.
No, but there's a spot in Mass I can get them pretty regularly. I really like the creamy vanilla on this nose.
I appreciate all the what I call the delicate or subtle flavors. It's got a lot of subtle flavors. If you ready for like a little kind of my take on this,
you want to do a Whiskey Cave take?
Yeah, ready for my take on this?
Let's do it. Whiskey Cave take. Derrick, go.
So you have a lot of events, and you want to do a toast, but oftentimes those events are mixed company, right? Husband and wife, adult children. Not everyone's a whiskey fan.
Yep.
This is a whiskey you could do that kind of family toast with, or that celebration toast that everyone would probably enjoy. No one would turn their nose up on this. You got a special event, want to do a little toast. I think you could pick this.
I 100% agree. I would also say that probably qualifies for most things labeled Redbreast.
Sure. But I think the delicateness, the lightness, the sweetness, will broaden.
I will say this: this is a little lighter, a little more honey forward, vanilla forward than their mainline sherry finish.
Yeah, the sherry comes through pretty strong in a lot of them.
Yeah, strong as in deep fruit flavor.
Yeah, rich.
This is This is lighter and fresher.
Mhm.
So I suppose to your point, within that audience, that this would be the better of that selection.
And if you're doing like if there's like there's other food pairings, or you don't want to overpower depending on what it is you're doing, this would also go well with that. This is a winner.
This is a absolute winner of a bottle. I think it's 105, 110 MSRP.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's a very acceptable price.
Yes, I agree. I think this is this could be $130, $150 bottle all day. 100% agree with that. I will be going. So here's my whiskey.
I was like, get some more of that.
I'm going to buy another bottle of this as soon as I can find it. Probably a little upset that I didn't buy two, but I'm not so sure they had two.
And this is the sadness with the limited release stuff.
Yes,
you get it while it's available. But it hasn't been out very long. You have an opportunity to go out and get this.
I've been waiting to try this for a long time. This is one
6
of those.
weeks is not necessarily a long time.
It is when you know.
You've sat on things a lot longer than that.
I've sat on things a lot longer, years before I've cracked it. But I got a soft spot for Redbreast.
Yeah.
So 6 weeks was, it's like knowing as a kid you were getting, a Nintendo NES for Christmas. Dating myself here. You knew you were going to get it, but you had to wait 2 months to actually play the damn thing. So here we are. We're now playing it, and I'm enjoying it. And my whiskey cave take is this is a really good whiskey.
So I'm looking over to my right here, and there's a whole row of little book and a whole row of Bookers.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to no thought, first thing come to mind, what bourbon would be Bookers?
You should drink a lot of Bookers.
You should drink a lot of Bookers.
But it was $52 a bottle then.
Now it's $100 and something a bottle.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I had the gray in the beard when we were drinking it. $50 a bottle. I have to check the film, but
I'm sure I had the gray in the beard, but everything hadn't gone white at that point. The gray started at like 28, so it's been a while.
If you're paying attention, I don't know whether you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, get over to Facebook, look at the pictures on Facebook. And there is a beautiful picture of Derrick many, many years ago holding a bottle of Crown Royal XR for his birthday. You look at a little youthful in that picture.
Well, it was, 40? Pre-40?
I think that bottle might... No, it wouldn't be in your 40th, but probably I think you were 41.
Okay.
But I mean, it was a minute ago.
Time flies.
It sure does, and time's flying even faster. Speaking of time, we're probably
we're overtime.
We're probably overtime here. We like to gab.
Any idea what we're doing next week? I put him on the spot. Shut him up.
Yeah, I got a few things I want to do, but I don't know. Other than your Bookers, that was your recommendation.
No. I was actually thinking that for this or that. We haven't really given bourbon some love on this side of the table, so that might be a good thing to do too. If you got something you want to showcase,
look at that. Eric is asking to do bourbon for our featured bottle. That means you're definitely gonna have to tune in. we got the needle moving.
I understand.
The needle's moving.
I understand.
Shut up. The needle's
popular
moving.
for a lot of people.
Yeah. I'm Tom.
I'm Derrick.
That's Derrick. Thanks for joining us in a Whiskey Cave. Smash that subscribe button.
Bothered to say that in episodes.
What, like?
Yeah, we've dropped that right off for the last 2 months.
People should just like.
They should know. They should know. They should do it. We shouldn't have to ask.
I shouldn't have to tell you to do this. Just hit the damn button. We'll see you next time.
Have a good week.
Good bottle.
A very good bottle.
Mic check.
Does that work?
Well, the light's green.
Yep.
So it should be good.
Well, my light's actually
now, see, there we go. We're good. We're doing this live.